you know what the business is. It's your boy Riz. We back with another episode of What It Is with Riz. I got my brother in this bit with me. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
With DirtyFace Harry, man.
You feel me? You already know DirtyFace gang in this bit. You feel me? We finna kick that hot shit, talk that hot shit, let y'all know what fuck niggas got going on, whoop-de-whoop, all that extravagant shit, man. So, what's new with you, my boy?
Man, just working. Nigga working on music, working on fucking videos, music, artwork. Nigga been trying to drop another season of Line of the Clothes, like ASAP. We coming up with designs like back to back. So just putting in work, trying to get everything in motion.
Yeah, that's what it is too. But motion be the most important part. You gotta stay moving. You can't stay stagnant. You feel me? A lot of niggas get too comfortable, get stagnant. So gotta stay in motion, man. So that being said, I know you said you had a lot of stuff going on with music. I know you just shot a video, man. Tell us how that went.
Yeah, and actually that's one about to drop real soon. I shot that with my boy Beige Film. My boy, he do that's my tattoo artist, one of my camera artists. Got him. I got my boy Robbie. He also shot that shit. Robbie Love from NLB.
Okay.
Entertainment. It's called what you call it? Lost Soul. Oh no, got it. Yeah. And you my nigga, you my partner, you my brother, you my partner, nigga. And I say you my partner, nigga. I got you, nigga. And I'm dead. See, your problems is my problems, and if I got it, then you got it. And if you beefing with somebody, then I'm beefing with somebody. We strapped up cause we be riding. If you catch about it, nah, I won't tell nobody. And if I got it, then you got it. And if you with me, then you with me to the grave. I got secrets taken to the grave, and we all ball, we making plays. Call that boy my twin, we were born the same day. We don't compete, it's not a damn race. We all eat. Look at our damn plays. Some of my niggas on the road pray for paroles and all the pills. Think about my niggas going, they giving me the chill. Never been one of them guys. I always kept it real, always strapped up cause we crashed real. Baseball we told it still.
Yeah, you didn't shoot Lost Soul yet, did you?
No, Lost Soul is the next one coming.
Okay,
that's the one I'm about to shoot. And I'm gonna shoot Lost Souls and Hammers.
Yeah, I remember that was.
Got it. Was the one I just shot. I'm probably just drop that. Just finish it. It's really finished, so it's just time to just put it out there, and I'm gonna just drop it. And after that, I'm just try to keep it on like keep on people next like. Drop. If I ain't dropping, I'm trying to push one that like you or my boy Joe, anybody who I know going, I'm gonna push them into, hey, drop your shit so we'll have, cause like it's all niggas so connected. It's like shit. Just just all us do it, and then we'll bring it all back together at some point.
Most definitely, yeah, that's a lot too though. Cause the videos though, like a lot of people don't know, boy, it's a lot of time and effort that go into that shit. Niggas just be thinking you can just drop videos all day. Like you feel me? It's a lot of coordination and stuff that go into it. It's a lot of behind the scenes that people don't really take into account. So that's what it be when videos coming every couple months. But you feel me? The consistency aspect definitely gonna get better on my part. I know I'm just speaking on me. Like I need to work on that shit way harder.
A lot gotta do it. Yeah, you feel me? I'm one of the people who busy. I'm working. If I ain't working, I'm trying to chase some dollars. And I'm gonna try to have my fun.
Yeah,
and everything. So I be doing stuff. So it's just like shit. And then my creative, like the way my mind works, is like, oh, for me to set this visual up the way I feel it set up, or even the way I do songs, like for the set up the way I set up, it take time. It might take just different things, or sometimes like it come out even easier to just take that one person. But shit, it might take forever. Like you might be waiting on one person and shit like that. So
that's another thing, boy. When it's more than just you, boy, every factor play a factor for real.
That's the main thing, trying to get everybody on the same page.
Like, schedule, especially with scheduling stuff too, cause man, life is for real. Like, life just be having you all over the place. Schedules be all over the place. So I already know how that shit go though. But how you started getting into music though?
Man, it was like I always had a love for music. Like. Yeah, ever since I was young, like I was.
Remember you talking about the Wayne, like when you feel me, like when
Wayne was young, I was bumping Wayne. I was bumping like Pimp C. I was bumping Boozy. I was bumping all that shit like way before other niggas was really caring about music. They listening to. I would listen to the kid. I would listen to Bow Wow, Romeo, Lil Sammy.
I never listened to them.
Man, I was listening to all that shit, man. I'm talking about. I was listening to so much. So it's like an Outkast, you know what I'm saying? And then I had a big brother. Who was doing music, and I was around it so much to the point I was like, all right, I could do this shit. But then
I was more like, it seemed like I was like an A&R type nigga. Like, it's just like, I was realizing, like, people realize, like, damn, bro, this nigga knows some music. Like, nigga get in the car and come around, they be like, give this nigga the aux cord, because he gonna put you on some shit that you ain't never heard. You gonna be like, bro, what's this? I got an ear for it. And then, it was so many people telling me, like, damn, bro, you live like them rappers, you look like them rappers. Do you rap every day? I'm like, nah, I don't rap, bro. And everybody's like, nigga, you need to. What the fuck you mean you don't rap? Do it. So I'm like, shit. So I started, and then like same thing, like I was putting up captions and stuff. I got away with words, gift for gas. So like, it was just like, man, God put all the things in correlation. I was just like, man, let me just hop on the wave and do what I do. And then I linked up with a whole bunch of niggas like you and Dizzy, LA. Like I linked up with y'all boys, and I was like, all right. We was doing shit. Tony, my boy, definitely Tony. So my boy like was putting y'all boys, was pushing me. Y'all boys was helping me get better. Y'all boys was teaching me. Like, so I'm like, all right, this shit fun. And from that on, I'm like, man, this is it. It's the way.
So you know, that being said, man, where do people can find your music and you just like in general?
Shit, me. If you just check me out on Instagram at DirtyFace Harry, Harry-O, and then same thing on YouTube, all one word. I usually pop up like that. Then on Twitter is 95 Demon, and I put everything on. Like I'm uploading, constantly uploading. I'm putting the links gonna be in my bio. Everything gonna be on that YouTube. Same thing on SoundCloud. Same thing on Apple Music. It's DirtyFace Harry-O.
How do you even get that name? How you got that name?
Man, it really came from. It started off with my boy Nook. Shout out my boy Nook. He was the first one with DirtyFace Nook. And I was like, damn, bro. I hit him up, like, bro, this shit describe us to the T. He was like, nigga, I know. So I'm like, man. Because it meant, like, so much. It meant, like, we was them niggas, like, I came, like, Nook is my partner from Atlanta. From Atlanta. You know, I'm from the country. I'm from Savannah and outside. Right. So it's like, I'm from the country. So I came up kind of country. We was doing shit different. We was just so brave and head first that we was the ones getting down and dirty. So they was like, man, these niggas here, like niggas, and there'd be so many people we'd come around where they'd just be like, they'd be like, type shit, like we got a dirty way, like folk in Atlanta, you feel me? They real pretty, like preppy kind of people. You feel me? So like, who is these niggas? And then we was like, it was tough. So they just like, man, these niggas dirty. And then it's like, and the same thing, it's just like, shit, nigga got Sting, nigga, he built himself up, got Sting out, dirty way, DirtyFace. We ran with it.
Where the Harry part came from, though?
Man, this shit here. So my pops, like his people, his people was just, they just came up with a nickname. Like I'm pretty sure it came from me having real long hair.
Oh, okay.
But like they came up with a nickname, and as I got older, one of my nickname Quick from my hood, he was an older nigga like my pop's age. He was like, man, no, this little nigga Harry-O. And he added the O on it, and he was talking about, and he got it from Harry-O that gave like the money to the death row, and he just got pardoned by Trump and shit. Like, he got from him, like he was like, bro, you remind me of him, and so everybody was like, yeah, he my people was like, yeah, they got a lot of same qualities, because he was like I still admire him to this day. Like he was also like a gangster, but he was a businessman. You feel me?
Oh yeah, you
feel me? So it's like,
yeah, I know
that's why I kept like, not saying I just want to be the hard nigga gangster, but I'm gonna keep it gangster. Like, not saying I'm a gangster, I'm gonna just keep it all the way G. So like he kept all the way G to the wall, everything. He still making money, still got the money on now. Then came home, Trump let him out. He kicking it with other past kingpins and Snoop Dogg, all kind of shit. So it's just like, you feel me? Just like,
boy, that shit hard, boy.
You feel me? So it's just like, shit.
That kind of money, a lot of niggas gonna hate you, boy.
No cap.
I got gonna hate you.
My dog Tyler and Corey, and like two of my closest dogs too. They used to come down from Atlanta to Savannah with me, and they heard these niggas saying it, and so one day they just like picked up on it and was like saying it too, and they took it back. And from that day, that shit just spread like, it went like wildfire. So it was just back to Harry. Like, but that growing up, that's what it was too. When I was a little nigga, it was growing up, and then a lot of niggas called me Demon too though. But that's like a whole nother story.
He ain't lying.
It was like DirtyFace Demon or DirtyFace Harry. It's the same. So if you ever hear it, you might hear a nigga call me Shaw. I'm all the same person. It just depends on who you are. It's who you know me as. Like, how I feel, like they damn near took a life of their own. Each person is somebody different. So it's just like shit.
Especially like you said, though, growing up in 2 different cities, it's gonna be people that know you for one thing. It's gonna be people that know you for a whole other thing. Know you as a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? Being in, especially you said like going from the country to Atlanta, boy. I know that had to be like, boy, culture shock, boy. Cause
immediately.
Boy, even where I'm from, first time I went to Atlanta, I was like, whoa. What is? I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta definitely culture shock my ass. Man, that shit different. Shout out to Atlanta though.
Yeah,
that shit
to them, boy. They raised me, man.
Yeah, though. But like, what was like Savannah like though, growing up though?
Man, see, one thing about Savannah, we saw it made you like tough, and it made because you seen a lot more. Like don't get me wrong, niggas know how it is in Atlanta, but it's like Savannah is just so much poverty. Like it don't really be nothing positive. We never really see nothing positive. The only thing niggas got is really playing ball. You feel me? Niggas is playing ball, but niggas outside, you seeing. Like when I was growing up there, especially like in Savannah, was like niggas was really going at it and shit. Like it was like that dope was going hard, and then I was out there in the country. I went back and forth from the country to the actual town, so it's like the country was even different from Savannah. But it was like it was just it really wasn't nothing for you out there. Like it's just like if you don't make it in sports, then what you gonna do?
That's full type
shit.
Bro.
You feel me? It's just like. It wasn't nothing out there, bro. It's so small, like, it's so small. You know everybody, like, I'm kin to everybody, goddamn. It's just, that's what it was. Like, I was kin to everybody. So it was like, it was really close-knit, because everybody I knew them. I knew their parents. I knew their whole family. So it's like, it was really close-knit. So it was like, growing up there, I ain't really had too many niggas, like, having problems with these niggas, this, that, and third. I wasn't even really going to school out there. Like, whenever I went to school out there, I probably went to school in my district once or twice, but I went to so many different schools and I moved around so much. My people kept me, like my grandma was a teacher, so I'd go to school with her and do different shit like that. So I didn't really go to school with them. So I was really going to school with the white kids. My grandma, she's taught on the white side of town, so I was leaving the projects and going to school with her. And like, I'm leaving the hood and going to school with her, with these white folk, you feel me? So like, that shit was like, but like, all in all, I had fun. Like it taught me how to make the fun out of the little things. So we had, because I always, like, we was, like I said, we was poor. I ain't gonna cap. I'm talking about, we caked up in a little ass trailer when we not there. We had a project building, you feel me? But it's like, I always had enough and more. Like, I always, like, my Christmas and my birthday was always good, so I always had fun. I had 4-wheelers, and just, they made little country shit that just let us have fun. And it taught me how to make something out of nothing.
So probably like when you got to Atlanta, it was like,
it was a whole different, like, I got there and now it's shit to do. I'm seeing people
too much
like,
shit.
You did shit to do, like, nigga can't concentrate. It's like, damn, I got so much shit going on. Then you seeing people who really have money. These black folks, you like,
black folk got money. That was the first time I really seen like rich, prominent black folk was in Atlanta, like Atlanta, Georgia, like really kind of made a nigga realize, like, bro, we can really do this shit for
this like, shit, exactly. And that's like why I am my mom where I am, because I'm happy she like moved me and showed me that. She showed me so much, even like. And my grandparents, all of my dad's side of the family, like everybody, they kept me moving. Like when in the summertime, they wouldn't just keep me in Savannah, they wouldn't just keep me in Atlanta. They'll take me to Florida, so I'll be down here. They'll take me different places. So it's like shit, I might be out the country in Jamaica, like shit. Like, so I'm just seeing different shit. So like, but it's like I come back and I'm spending the whole time in Atlanta, and so it's like, damn, this make me like miss Atlanta. Like so I get there and I fell in love with it, but it was like it was different. It's like the niggas act different. Females act different. It's like, it's crazy. And then I didn't have nobody there. Like in Savannah, I had everybody's my family. I know these people, so I had so many people. There was just me and my mama. And then later on,
you
my
had generations too, right? Like you had grandpa, family, pops, everybody been there, so it's already like face was already good
from every side. From my mama and daddy to my daddy, mama and daddy. Like they all around. So it's like if I'm in Savannah, Effingham, or Bullock County, which is all three touching each other. Okay, them. My family is all them black folks are like that's how I got a mixed daughter, cause shit, I like black ladies, but shit, all the cute ones damn there in this where I grew up is my cousins, so I'm like shit.
Well, you say I can't go out like that.
I can't even go out with not with cousins.
Not with cousins. Hell no.
Cuz man. So that's the difference. Like that's the difference. The size, the amount of people. You having different people in Atlanta. Like you meet so many people from different places, so you get used to not converting, but like getting along with different type of people, because you have met all these different type of people from, and like I might go to places to this day, and I go just way out of town, and then I call somebody, and they're like, how you know somebody here? I'm like, bro, Atlanta, bro, these niggas came from everywhere, so they got somebody from everywhere, and they put you on with somebody here, so it's like, that's one thing about Atlanta that was different. It was like opportunity. You see so much, and I saw people win, and I got started. So it's like Atlanta showed me, like, it just gave me hope that I wouldn't have had in Savannah. It gave me like a whole a wittiness, like a whole like slickness about me. You know what I'm saying? To be fast, you gotta be fast because everything up there moving faster. Everything. It's more stuff happening. It's more stuff, and so it's like
there's so much.
So it's like you gotta be on your P's and Q's more than you would be in the country. When you have to be on your P's and Q's in a whole different type of way. And then like you gotta, even the niggas gonna act different. Like in the country, it's like them niggas quiet. Them niggas might say a little bit of something, and it's in the pop. In Atlanta, it might pop, bubble, then it pop into something bigger. Like so, it's like you gotta gauge shit there. Take these chances you take, you gotta take them like thinking like okay. And that Atlanta taught me how to play chess, not checkers. Like you gotta think what's gonna happen after this. That was the major difference between them two.
You'll go back? You ever move back to Atlanta?
Yeah, I'll definitely go back. I love Atlanta. Like, I'll definitely go back.
I don't like that traffic, boy.
That'd be the only thing that I like. But like the major thing, like the traffic, that shit is horrible. But the potholes,
yeah. Potholes. That shit don't make no sense. I already talked about this. I don't give a fuck. Every time we mention Atlanta, I'm gonna talk about this shit. But y'all need to get them shits fixed because y'all got too much money in that city. I don't give a damn. Every other day, it's another rapper that done blown up from y'all city. And they do a lot of shit for y'all city, bruh. Y'all can take some of this money for the potholes, bruh.
Niggas might make a whole nother lane on the road. This lane got 8 roads. Why need another lane?
And then the lanes don't never have them lines in that bitch, so you don't know if it's a lane or not.
You got all these lanes. You could have used all that concrete to make this 9th lane to fix this fucking lane that got all the potholes in it. That's why niggas wrecking in this traffic now. Like, you don't seem to figure that out.
But Atlanta cool though, I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta is definitely like you said, that shit show you that like, boy, there's a lot you can do for real. Like Atlanta has a lot going on. Like, people be getting money in Atlanta for real. That's why. But I don't know, Atlanta I might have to start popping up to Atlanta a little bit more often.
I'm gonna start visiting a lot more, and then especially as I'm working more, I'm gonna start coming back home a lot more. And eventually, I want to get me another spot back home. Yeah. And so I want to have so I can just do different things. I want to have Atlanta in the bubble. I want to have that in my hand before. I want to have Savannah in my hand. I want to have Jacksonville in my hand. I want to have like wherever my niggas from, we gonna take together. We gonna be like, we all gonna leave this place. We gonna get them in our hand, and like I want them in my hand. I want them in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get them in their hand, and we go from there.
The Keys Network. I know you create a region. You straight. You straight. You don't even gotta go. You can go national, but once you done secured a region, you good. Cause I'm telling you, it's niggas I've never heard of, but then you look them up. Millions and millions of views, getting stupid money, and you like, who is Buddy? Who is this nigga? I never heard it's like, somebody tell you, he big and he big out in Cali, or he big in Washington. I'll be like, Washington, nigga, who come from Washington? Make music up there? You feel me? Like, y'all niggas not hiding from the rain and the cold and that. Like, y'all niggas making music since when?
Niggas outside.
Niggas outside, man. I thought y'all niggas just smoke.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what it is, you know what it ain't. Stop playing.
I know you was talking about visiting Jamaica, but do people really know that you Jamaican, like actual Jamaican?
No,
not false claimers.
Like real Jamaican. Like it's a lot. It's certain people who know, cause like I said, in Atlanta, I grew up. It was a lot of folks who were Jamaican around. Like my brother Deshaun, that's my dog. Xavier, it was just a whole bunch of different people that were Jamaican. So we all kind of clicked together real heavy, and we all live close to each other. But yeah, I'm real, like, I done been out there, I done got stuck out there, dual citizenship type shit, so I done been stuck out there, motherfucker, like.
Tell them folk how long you was stuck out there.
Man, it felt like a couple of years, I was out there for damn near a year, and it felt like 5, boy, like, I was in the good there, I'm talking about, when we ain't had nothing, I'm like, bro, I'm at the embassy like, bro, please. Every day. I'm not a terrorist, I promise, I don't know, but, like I said, that shit it's way different, and it helped me appreciate stuff and make the best out of little situations.
I never complain once after. Listen, I have got stuck in Haiti for 2 months.
I wish.
Yeah, yo haven't had it bad, but listen, them folk had me stuck in Haiti for 2 months, bro. When I tell you I got back home on my best behavior, bro, I ain't complaining about shit no more. Pop said do the chores, I'm doing them bitches, boy. Cause boy started talking about he finna send me back for real. Cause you know what I'm saying? Before I had got stuck, he used to threaten me, but you know, you a kid, you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna do that, you ain't finna do that. Once them folks gave me my real paperwork, and he could really send me back for real, I was like, you know what? I ain't even finna play with that boy. When y'all waking up to 40 goats in the morning,
man.
When your power go in and out when it want to, you might have power for 2 hours out the day. Man. You ain't got no running water. You taking bucket showers.
Bucket shower, boy, heating them bitches up, boy. I'm talking about we was having like real deal. We wasn't having even no real window. We having shutters on the window. They ain't want to let me wear no jewelry.
You can't wear no jewelry. Niggas will kill you over a chain. Like, don't get me wrong, America nigga kill you over a chain. That shit just be, you know what I'm saying, some weird lame shit. Yeah. Nah, like in the third world, nigga kill you over a chain. Cause like nigga, like you feel me? This might be a meal or two.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you feel me? Like, nigga don't even give a fuck about next week. You feel me? I just need a meal or two to get me to the next day. I'll kill the next bitch. Like, that's how real this shit is. A lot of niggas don't understand this shit.
That shit make a nigga tough too. Like, them niggas back then, like I said, I had like my people always been people who was kind of into legal activity. So even out there, like my folks was really having different things. But I was just watching like niggas will get their ass killed. Out there, these folks are like everybody come and stare and like I done seen a nigga kill somebody and everybody else chase him and beat him down to death. You know what I'm saying? Like. But like I done seen that, and the police never. Like, I never seen the police come. Like I done seen. I can realize 3 or 4 shootings while I was there, and I never seen the police come. I seen the police there before in the back of a fucking truck with ARs, but I never riding. But I ain't never seen them to this day. All the people, all the gunshots, I never seen them pull up or nothing. That shit just like it just things work so different out there. Like
shit, you know, don't work.
It don't work.
That shit don't work. Like, it ain't no structure. It ain't no organization. Nothing. Like, bro, I could walk down the street, offer me a bitch, and go in my house. Ain't nobody finna ask me no questions. Ain't nobody finna say nothing unless you like, you know what I'm saying. You really like a prominent person.
Over and over again.
Like, a lot of times, bro, it's a lot of shit that go down over there, bro. Like, nigga just walk in your shit, gun you down.
Taking people.
Broad daylight. All the neighbors done seen and everything. Like, been not finna do nothing about it. Like, come on, man, bro.
Looking. Like, damn. This what go on, though. Everybody's staring. Everybody's staring.
Like, everybody talking about this shit.
I see like, goats and dogs walking on the street. They staring, too. I'm like, nigga, come bite now. You done been chasing us since we been here. Like then we had the rainy season out there. We got the rainy season, so it's raining for 2 months straight. It seems like the power don't work at all because it's been raining for 2 weeks. Like we were hot. It's raining, but it's hot. So you and that bitch just steaming yourself to death. You like, man,
what?
You ain't even mosquitoes?
Y'all have mosquitoes?
Man, nigga, what?
Boy, y'all niggas don't know, bro. I'm talking about them. You will wake up, bro. You'll wake up your whole arm, bro.
Ate up, boy.
Ate up, like, boy, you'll think your ass got herpes on your whole outside body. Like, boy, that shit. Boy. Like, y'all niggas don't know. Like, I'm talking about you niggas that be false claiming. You niggas that be Z'd up in Jamaican and every other island and ain't never touched the whole man's real. You really don't even got no right to claim that shit, Bitch, I would not last a week for real, bitch.
Like, okay, am I really?
What?
Am I really that?
Like, bro, y'all think them stories your folks was telling you was cap? Man, I thought that shit was cap too till I really went there. I think that nigga under exaggerated, man. I think that nigga left out parts because for what I seen and what I had to experience, bro. I'm talking about every day. I remember. I got there like May. I had my interview in the embassy in July, boy. I'm counting down the days, boy. The second them folks said I could go home, bro, I'm already telling my mama buy me the ticket tomorrow. I'm telling her send me back.
My mama bought the same day, bro. I'm like, listen. And it was harder back then. We didn't have phones like the way they was now when I got stuff. So it's just like I'm in the embassy because I couldn't go. Because if I would have went back to the house, Who else house gonna call? Anybody had no phone at the house? Like we didn't have no phone, so it's like shit.
I barely had a phone at that. I was like, what, 14?
I had a cell phone.
When I was here, I had a phone here, but like
my shit wasn't even working over there. Like bro. I had the roaming thing, that shit wouldn't even work, but half the time. Like bro, hopefully the wind blows.
Digicel, bitch. That shit don't work. Never. Digicel never work, bitch. And then you gotta when you do get a phone over there. It's like, bro, it's way more expensive than having a phone over here. Because it's like, you got a phone over here, you pay a phone bill once a month. Like, over there, you paying every time you use the phone. You want to call anybody, that bit might be $5, $10 a phone call.
Especially you calling to the States.
Man, you know that's the only people I got to call.
No cap, me too. I don't call nobody out there. I can't even remember the numbers. The numbers was different.
Numbers different. They got 8 digits as the phone numbers, not 7. Yeah. Now I'm thinking I'm tripping because you giving me 8 digits. Yeah, I'm like, hold on. Something.
I'm gonna call somebody.
Wait, which one of these numbers is not supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, bro.
Like way different. That's a whole different vibe. Like real island folks can only relate. Real.
You understand that shit. That's why I be like, boy, niggas gotta salute that shit. When niggas tell me they from the island, I be like, you really from the island? Nigga be like, yes. I be like, yeah, bro.
Nigga tell me he grew up, I be like, yeah.
Man, you different. you different, my nigga, boy.
Everything.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you made it.
Boy.
I'm looking at that's why I like look up to my my great grandparents, them who came on like, hey, listen. Cause they sent them over here, like, you feel me? They was like, we can't afford to go, but we gonna send y'all. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I still think back in the day, like, hey, thank y'all, boy. Y'all did it right. Thank you for the sacrifice, boy. I could not be at that motherfucker, but I love it.
No,
don't get me wrong.
It's nothing but love. Don't get me wrong. Like it's got its great parts and beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was like that's why I say it helped me show the best out of nothing. Yeah. I used to go and walk. Like when we'll go walk, I had a lot of good experiences. I seen a lot of the most beautiful, most natural, beautiful things I ever seen there.
You're talking about women, but that's a different story. Different story for a different day. But I'm talking about beaches too, though. Like them real island beaches be like, bro, the shit we see in Florida is not nothing compared to what you see in the Caribbean. Like that shit be like goddamn super blue, like that fucking the Titanic emerald blue, like that heart of the ocean blue for real, like
that should be beautiful. That's what it seems like. Keep everybody saying the food too. Yeah, the food crazy. The food, that shit. That's what keep everybody going out there.
I ain't gonna lie. I understand why them niggas kill you for a meal over there, boy. But that shit be good.
Whip that motherfucker
up, boy. I'm talking about everybody, boy. Goddamn Chef Ramsay and everything.
Everybody, boy. Shit be different.
That shit do be different. That hit, and they like, I ain't gonna lie, it hit different too. Like, you know how they say certain places, certain foods, everything, but it's like, cause you know they got all natural products. Like you ain't eating no chicken that been sitting in the stove 3-4 weeks sometimes for real. Like them niggas will tell you it's only been there a couple of days. Them niggas cap. That bitch been in the back freezing and they just now letting that bitch on a new sticker.
You don't tell it how long they got that. Like especially they order it from a warehouse. Like that bitch was there for so long. You don't even know.
No, bro. Like this shit. I seen this shit killed today.
I was down. These motherfuckers might ask me to go do some shit. Like they used to ask me, like, "Hey, can you go get the shit?" Man, no,
no.
I'm from America,
bro. I used to hate that shit. The niggas are like, "Hold this shit while I cut it." Bitch, you hold it, man. I don't hold chickens, nigga. I hold football.
You feel me? I had an uncle trying to teach me. He's like, "Look, you don't even have to cut it, nephew." He grabbed it by the head and ringed it down. Like.
They be just snatching that bit off the ground like it was child's play. I'm like, nigga, that shit got a back on it, boy.
Listen, bro, I used to watch them do that, and then let me tell you how shit like hits the fan different in America. I used to watch these niggas kill these chickens. These niggas raise these bitches like they got them pets. Kill that bitch and cook them good.
I'm talking about getting Christmas presents, put them in everything. Family photos. Love and all. That nigga. They ain't killed a nigga. I mean, damn.
In Savannah, out there in the country, really, it was in Effingham, it was in Springfield. Them niggas had. A nigga had a chicken. A white dude, he had a chicken. And one day was this nigga chicken playing. He want to chase niggas and stuff. We messing with it and shit. When I was goddamn bad as hell, I had a goddamn little pistol. I shoot the damn chicken. Nigga, I went to the court. I got damn near locked up behind this shit.
Over a chicken?
I swear to God, I got up there and he was like, animal cruelty. You don't like our... The judge gonna tell me, animal cruelty. You don't like our furry friends? I said, fur? This shit got feathers. Nigga, it was a chicken.
Talking about?
He was like, hold up, you don't like chicken? I was like, yeah, I like them when they're dead. He was like, oh,
I love chicken.
like,
that's why I shot the shit. I was finna eat it.
He was looking at me like, "That nigga here for a chicken?" Like, but that's the type of shit. That's just show you what different. Because a nigga catch a body out there in Jamaica and just kick it, but a nigga kill a chicken in America. That's
boy, that could be your ass, boy. You might get more time in America for hurting a dog than you will killing a human being. Like, that nigga Mike Vick did 18 months because he knew niggas that was fighting dogs. Yeah, they was fighting them shits at his, you know what I'm saying? They was fighting that shit at his residence while he was playing football. He said he ain't know nothing about it. I ain't go. You feel me? I believe Mike.
I believe. But he was running that motherfucking ball.
That nigga ain't have a care in the world, bro. That nigga said, I don't know what they doing, bro. I just know I play football.
Man,
and still got 18 months.
Hit by Sean Taylor and Brian Urlacher and Ray Lewis.
You feel me? That nigga was not worried about what they got going on in
his system. Them the dogs he's worried about.
What? But you get your ass, you can get off scotch-free in America. You kill a nigga. What that Dave Chappelle said, he said you can kill a nigga and be good. Don't hurt no animal though.
Don't hurt no animal.
What? Don't hurt no animal though, boy.
Them folks gonna be on your ass.
Especially them dogs, boy. Don't let them folks find out you hurt a dog, boy.
Man, they like, dog.
Boy, that's why they trying to do Henry Ruggs the way they. Boy, they was mad about him killing the girl. When they found out it was a dog in the car, you killed a puppy? You burned a puppy up?
Not only did this nigga.
Boy, they started finding more and more charges. Every time I check the news, they done got another charge. I'm saying, damn, boy. They talking about he facing 50 years. I'm like, fuck.
These rich niggas. So
you feel me? He shouldn't even. This shit. I hate to say it, but this would be something he should be able to sweep under the rug. Just throw some money at these people. That was like, no, boy, you burned the dog.
Yeah, boy, you fucked up, buddy.
You fucked up, buddy.
You shouldn't have had a dog with it. You fucked up.
Why you have the dog in the car at 4 in the morning?
Late as hell.
Like
I'm saying, where was you?
I justify what he did, but where are you going with the dog? They talking about they was taking the dog for a walk. How you taking the dog for a walk in the car?
On the highway?
Nah, that bitch was in his neighborhood.
Oh shit! I thought going
156. They're going 156 in the neighborhood. I'm talking about like neighborhood, like where you was type shit. Like, how you even get that fast? How you got up there?
If that was in my neighborhood where I was at, I would have been the next day out. Like, listen, a nigga just drove by my house doing 125. Like, they would have been in that bitch. Like, the white woman would have been like, listen. This nigga doing 125, he's over with. He wouldn't even been able to hit nothing. They would have been in the street like, stop. Shh. What is your problem on the phone? What's your problem? Like, no cap, boy. You not doing that shit down here in the South.
Boy, not in St. John's. Not in St. John's County. I promise you that, boy. Boy, that shit would have happened in Florida. Boy, he might not have even made it to the jail, boy. When they would have seen the dog and the little girl killed in there. Well, not the little girl, but the young lady, boy. That bit, they might have just said he died in the crash too, and that would have just been
crashed out. That was he crashed
out. We couldn't find his body was to smithereens in the wreck as well. Like, boy, tell him.
Lucky he didn't do that for real.
Boy, you lucky you was in Vegas, boy. Florida, they might have killed you for real.
Yeah. Me and my dogs, we stay down. Know we gon' ride like Greyhound. Yeah. Can't speak on shit that we did. Been a man since a kid. Check my background, list of year. Hot gun with a coolant kid. Seen a gun, made him holy. Switch cheese and leave him holy. Always clutch like I'm Kobe. Secret reppin' like Ginobili. Got too high, had a nosebleed. I was sitting on some floaty. Goddamn, heard a nigga went broke. Pussy had to sell his pole. And he had told, how you still broken? You sold your soul. Pussy got fucked, he a hoe. Ain't got corona, I'll cough out the smoke. Blues in my pocket, no lows. Michael Fell, give a deep strokes. Try the game, get beat roll. Got some money, me out of Nemo.
I know, growing up in Georgia, so like, what was like the final factor that said, you know what, I'm finna go to Florida?
Like, so when I left Atlanta, it was something like, I was in Atlanta, it was like something that felt lost. I don't know, it felt like, I don't know what it was, but it was like I had to leave then. Me and my first love was going in at the time, we wasn't seeing eye to eye, and it was just like, a nigga didn't, I had just gave up on like sports and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I lived playing sports, like that was my life. Football, basketball, baseball, that was my life.
My boy was raw too. My boy played at Florida State.
Yeah, man. I went to school and did all that shit. And then, like, I'm not a school person. I wasn't a school person. So it was like, man, I wasn't good with the going to school part. And then I'll come out, transfer to the point like I was going to school in Atlanta. And it's like, I'm in this traffic every day. I'd be damn if I sit in traffic. I was like, I'm gonna skip my last class because I know if I stay in this class, I'm you caught in traffic. But if I don't stay in this class, I'm gonna be able to get back and do it. You feel me? So I'm like, man, fuck that. And I was just looking at it on a whole different way instead of just doing it the right way. But it was like, I was going through it so much, and then my mom was really blowed, like, nigga, she made all these sacrifices. She could, like, you got to stay on straight and narrow and make me proud. And that was what I wanted to do, but I was like, man, let me go ahead and leave and slow it down, because I was like, I'm moving too fast, you know what I'm saying? I was doing so much, moving so fast, that was like, I told myself I need to go to Savannah, like, where it's country, and I can slow down, and, you know what I'm saying? And then I was out there. When I'm out there, it's like
bullshit.
It ain't nothing going on.
You can't never just go back to your hometown, boy. It's always gonna be bullshit. That's why I
a whole bunch of shit. I go back, and it's like, damn. And I'm a family-oriented person, but it's like sometimes your own family brain bullshit. It's just like it's so much nigga just need to even get away to somewhere else. And it's like, I was like, man, I need to go somewhere new, but that's not. I can't go nowhere
too far.
That's too far. That's too unfamiliar. So I'm like, I'm gonna go. And Jacksonville was just like, I came here with like my baby mama one time. She had an interview, and I came out here with her. Like, I had just came home from jail too. That was really the last final straw. I came home from jail. After the last time I caught cases, I caught so many cases. I was getting locked up. Folks had a target on my back. Then folks be talking so much. Like, that's the worst thing about a little town. Anywhere you at, niggas gonna talk, and that'll fuck you up. But in a little country town, it's really gonna fuck you up. So it was so much shit going on. These folks having me. It was like the gang task force was saying different stuff. It was just everybody doing different stuff. So much going on. I was like, I gotta get the fuck on. And I honestly was gonna go to Atlanta, but it's just like I came to Jack. You feel me? It would have been other shit. And I was like, let me just go. I came out here, and it was like it was cool, better vibes. It was like different shit, and it was like, all right, it's a breath of fresh air. So I've been down here, and ever since then I've been like I said, it's been positive. Like, I follow just, it's like, when I did that last bit, I just sat there and it taught me, like, man, just don't worry about the shit you can't control. Just take what you can and make the best of what it is. Like, I learned that shit, and I shout out the sports for that shit. Like, I catch that ball, and I used to make crazy shit happen. They be like, this play was not supposed to do that. This shit was just supposed to hopefully get us a first down. This nigga just scored. So it's like, you gotta learn to make some shit happen. Yeah. And it's like, I was like, shit, fuck it. I'm gonna follow the star. I'm gonna follow whatever God put in my face, I'm gonna just follow it. And cause I know he ain't gonna leave me nowhere wrong. And like, I came down, I left everything. It came with a lot of bullshit, me leaving and stuff. Like, I'm only 2 hours away from Georgia, and it came with so much bullshit. Not even from Georgia, I'm an hour away from Georgia, but I'm like 2 hours away from Savannah. You feel me? So it's like, I'm not far, but people make it seem like it's so far. Like, bro, I used to drive back and forth from Atlanta to Savannah. This is way further.
How, and that, like 3 hours Savannah?
4 hours.
Oh,
and then you driving up 1675 with all the police. You got to drive through Savannah interstates the whole time. Through Georgia interstates, my fault. The whole time isn't. As a difference, like when you're on 95 in Florida, it's like you doing your thing. You can ride. You can do it. As soon as you hit the Georgia border, put the brakes on. I got tinted windows. Put the windows down. Put your shit in cruise control, because these folks not playing. Them
they not playing. They
gonna get super speed. They gonna get super. They might lock your ass up.
Mandatory court date.
Them crackers
get locked up by this shit if they want to. They want to search your car. Like, I done been having my car searched so many times because it smell good. Like, they gonna tell you your car smell too good. Let me search it. Like, nigga might be fresh as hell with cologne on him. Like, oh, why it smell so good in here? Like, nigga, you don't see I got that shit on, nigga. I'm about to get married.
Call me, Mr. Put it on.
Like, I need to smell good. Like, but niggas be hate. But so that shit like hit me. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of Georgia. I gotta get away from the police. The police hit different. The niggas, like, a lot of niggas have small mind and just get stuck in a little bubble out there. Like,
big fish.
You feel me? Even in Atlanta, it's like, with so much going on, it feel like you can be big, so big. I've seen so many niggas be big there, but then never elevate. And it's like, me, I know I can go there and do what I can do, but it's like, nah, let me go somewhere I ain't even from. If I can get they heart, they ears, and get them, and I know when I go back home, these niggas got to show me love. Like, nigga, I'm from here. Y'all
niggas
know
ain't
me.
Gonna show you love.
You feel me?
They ain't gonna lie. Niggas gonna hate forever.
They gonna hate, like, bro. Like, I know I done my dirt in my past, so some niggas got their reason to not like me.
Not all you niggas though.
Yeah, most of you niggas that did dirt too. You know you deserve it.
You feel me? A lot of niggas be mad about some shit that don't concern them.
A lot of y'all niggas can forgive me. Probably Keanu homeboy probably won't forgive me.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Well, I feel about them niggas, man. I keep it 100 with them niggas, but I can't, captain it like shit, fuck it. So, Now I came out here and then like I said, like even when I thought about moving, I'm like, nah, man, I had niggas out here who I fuck with harder than niggas I knew my whole life.
Right, it be like that,
like
bro.
These niggas show me more love and more like even people asking like, damn, it's not too dangerous in Jacksonville. I'm like, bro, I fuck with Jacksonville. They show me like these niggas is good people. Like niggas be good people. They beef with niggas they don't like. Just like me, I'm a good person. I done stuff, but I'm a good person. I'm gonna give my shirt off to my niggas. I'm gonna give to back when I can to homeless anybody. Like even if they don't need it, I know if I can help, I'm gonna help. So it's like, but niggas got down. So when I'm down here, I got a positive vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't got like I said in Atlanta, I might have fucked with your female or bitch you
that's
fucking with.
A lot of niggas.
You feel me? That's where most of the shit be. Or like niggas be hating, niggas want something, or like niggas mad because I'm selling something. I'm trying to make my money and you don't want to pay, or you want just different things. Like they feel like they know me, so they don't gotta pay, or they don't gotta pay this price, this, that, and third. Like, bro, at the end of the day, we men, we running business shit. You gotta do what you gotta do for you. If you want it, you need to pay for it and stuff like that. So all that shit kind of built up to like come here, and then I've been here ever since. And fucking on rocking with it.
Hey, I like that shit you said though, cause like niggas steady asking that about Jacksonville. They be like, bro, Jacksonville not scary. Jacksonville, you ain't like, bro, for what? Man? Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't in no shit. I don't know these niggas. Whatever them niggas got going on with each other, that's between them. I'm not even from him.
Like,
I
fuck with some niggas. Like I hoop and shit, so I go out to the courts and stuff, and I fuck these niggas. Like these niggas be real deal in the middle of the beat, but. At the time, they don't know me from that shit, so they keep me out. They like shit. They like even when they get talking about it, like sometimes we be talking, like, but yeah, y'all boys got it. Y'all boys got it. They ain't gotta tell me nothing else.
I already got too many niggas that don't like me. So I'm not finna not like these niggas because you don't like them niggas. I never met them. They never did shit to me. And niggas respect that shit. They like, cause it take. I feel like I'm gonna look at you less of a nigga if you ask me for backup and shit. Like especially if I'm out of town and nigga, or like. A nigga you don't really know, you asking for backup. Like if it's your dog, y'all came close, then like hell yeah, you shouldn't have to ask for backup or anything. But for sure, if it's really like niggas just meet you and expect you to be ready to die for them. Bro, I'm not none of these gangs. I don't know none of y'all. Like y'all, I didn't lose nobody. You feel me, y'all boys? Like if a nigga told us some shit like that, then I'm just be like shit. I don't want to be around shit. He ain't telling me. Can't fuck with him, but. Like, ain't nothing I can say. He ain't tell on me. Yeah, I ain't know I never said he wasn't a snitch. So how I expect that wasn't my friend who I expect to not tell shit. So what? See, y'all niggas, y'all personal problems. Y'all be trying to make everybody problems. Make everybody problem. Don't make your problem my problem, bro. Like if you a real nigga, you gonna try to keep your partner in the most positive. You gonna bring positivity around. Like of course, like I said, you have negative situations. Niggas know what to do when it's that time, but at that time, man, you try to keep away from that time. Like shit, I don't walk around looking for trouble. I don't go around looking for nothing. Like shit, I'm going to have fun, take care of business, and go on my business. Why would I bring you into some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you, bro? Like we just, I don't know. And you niggas that shit don't be having nothing to do with you. Then you feel like it's, you feel me? It's your obligation to go pick a side. How you picking a side in some shit that had nothing to do with you? This ain't got nothing. You feel me? This shit was been happening before you knew anybody involved in this shit. Now you talk about, oh, I'm riding behind them like right or wrong. Bitch, it don't matter who was right or wrong. You had nothing to do with it regardless. You don't even know who right or wrong. You hear on one side of the story and you feel me? It's always three. It's always, for real. It's really three because it's going to be their side, your side, the truth. You feel me? Niggas don't never tell you the full truth. They're going to bend that bitch a little bit. You feel me? Like even if a nigga tell you the truth, he gonna leave out something. He gonna leave accident, bro. He gonna make it seem like he not the one in the wrong. He ain't do nothing, or he ain't start the shit. He just finishing the shit. Nigga ain't gonna tell you about what the fuck he did to make the nigga react the way he react. Why did it really happen? Like, oh, so he did that? Why? But you be like, damn, that nigga lame and fuck. Then you be like, hold up, nigga, you lame. I ain't know you did that, bro. You feel? What did he do to make them niggas that mad? No care, like. What did he do? No care. I see that nigga say shot like, you feel me? Like nigga tell me like, yeah, them niggas done shot at me 100 times. Hold on, nigga. Yeah. Them niggas done shot at you 100 times. Like, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad? You know what? Niggas shot at you 100 times and you ain't did a fuck thing to nobody. Niggas be changing clips, bro. Like these niggas changing clips like they in Call of Duty on your ass, bro. You did something for this nigga
to unplug
this nigga bought every gun he had as soon as he found out where the fuck you was, bro. This nigga wanted you dead. Yeah. You can't tell me this shit over some $50. Ain't no way. Never. Ain't no way. Nigga talking about, oh, I owe the nigga $50. What? Nigga ain't trying to kill you like that with no $50.
Stop the cap.
Shoot you. It's $50 for bullets. What you mean?
Let me in my session again. Fucking with Joe Biden.
Nah, that nigga really gotta see me about these gas prices though. Nigga talking about Joe Biden don't control the gas prices. I don't give a damn. All I know, Trump ain't never let they get this shit this bad.
If Trump would have seen over the gas price, he was like, man, drop these niggas some checks. So these niggas got
send them niggas a check. That nigga Trump was like, cut him a check right now.
That nigga Joe Biden probably don't even know how much gas costs right now. That nigga like, shit.
That nigga sent me a letter to let me know he sent me a stimulus check. You go.
He did the same thing to me, and I ain't never get the check. I'm like, it's on his way.
They still ain't getting it?
I'm like, damn.
But I would ask for 3 now.
Yeah.
What? They must have got.
What?
Where that bitch coming from?
That nigga walking.
Walking slow too.
Personally hand that bitch to me.
He got to at this point.
He got
Why you sent me the letter? You sent me the letter?
Sent me a letter, multiple. I always sending me them shit. Every time I got a check, like, nigga, this shit I had direct deposit, bro. I already know I got the check. It hit, bro. Trust me. When that shit dropped in my account, I saw it. I don't know if there's $1 million in there. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see if $2 go in my account.
What? I need to check, man. I need all mine.
John down in front of my face. Wish I ain't never met Damon Ways. Been having the major pains. My daughters and angels, and they came with wings. They saved me from hell, cuts deeper than whales. Pray for my downfall. I just wish them well. He's sleeping with the fishes, yeah, next to whales. Wouldn't be here if I ain't have a gun and a scale. Heard they want me dead, I know they cops. Grandfather used to clean floors, you know I keep them out. Why would I care about what they say? Them niggas, they the ops. If you knew everything, you wouldn't look at me the same. Say when you get money, then you gon' make a change. Only broke people say it, I just find that mighty strange. Made myself a big dog, yeah, I'm talking great thing. Put my life in my song, Lord forgive me for my wrongs. Banging to the right, ain't no way I go wrong. Got a bone board and started grinding. Steady getting high, just to try to stay grounded, yeah.
Already, you know what I'm saying, taught about the versatility. We know about music, we know about sports, but they don't know you really like you design clothes and stuff too.
That fashion was really that. I probably wouldn't be into about sports, but the music and shit really came from the fashion and stuff too.
Really?
Like my hustle came from, like I said, I watched my mama struggle, so I watched my mama struggle. I watched her fight, work. So like I came through helping, but once I was trying to help, I was doing other little shit. I started making money, some shit. I'm like, okay, I could buy clothes. And like my parents, they always been like the freshest nigga. My grandparents, they always been super clean, so they always made sure I was super clean. So even when niggas wearing South Pole and FUBU and different shit, I was the man. You feel me? I was the man in the FUBU fit. I was the man in the Coogee with the Coogee shirt, and like I had it going on. So it's like from that day forward, from like elementary school all the way up, I always been into clothes. And as I got older, I started like, I was into so many clothes, I was into brands, and then I was like, damn, I put shit together, and I kind of like a mix and match some shit. I'm like, damn, I realized I could put shit together. So later, I'm like, man, I can just put shit together. I don't have to be this, that, and third. It don't got to be this brand. I can just put that shit on. Niggas gonna be like, damn,
that shit look right.
You feel me? And then it was like, damn, I wish this. Cause I have so much shit going in my head, and I always had some different shit, and like my shoes, my taste in shoes be like crazy colors, different colors and different shit, different colors and stuff. I be trying shit, and I was like, man, I need to. These motherfuckers don't sell this, so I'm gonna make one. So I took it from there, and they took it from me trying to make something for myself to wear to like other people being like, damn, bro, I want this. So I was trying it out, and I first started with my clothing brand, my dog rebrand. You know what I'm saying? We was doing good. We had a lot of folks going, but we was like, it was so much going on and stuff like that we just didn't keep up. We was more young minded. My kids was like just born and stuff like that, so we was more young.
Other stuff going on.
So it was like shit. I kind of stepped back from it, but people support me. So I'm like, okay, this is where it's at. So ever since then, like when I came back down here, I got with my boy Rue.
The I'ma stay so close to me that you would think we neighbors. Like pussy not what he supposed to be, cause his mama raised him. We had a clear shot on his head, but I think God saved him. You never walked up, hit your man, you probably never grazed him. Hey, I'm a real gangster. This
own thing, like putting it on my boy Rue, like damn, bro, this fire like one day, and I was like, yeah, and cause he always been fresh too, so like we clicked on that shit. So he was like, shit, I had this, he had an idea, and I was like, damn. So I was
talking
like,
about the little terrors?
Yeah, the little terrors. So we started going back and forth, and then we got on that, and we collaborated with that, and we've been on that, and then ever since then.
Oh God, look, come on now, come get your shit.
So now we taking that bitch back up. Like I said, they were showing hella love on that shit. We like, that shit fine. And this was just our most simple shit. So it's like, now that we going up, it's just like, I'd rather us custom drip. Like folks don't support black business. Like, you got Louis Vuitton, all them folks, like, bro, none of them folks black. Like, folks, you feel me? You like, bro, let's put a black person on a pedestal and just turn them up. And like, just like I like it with Yeezy. That's why I wear Yeezys. Like, yeah. Like, I'm like, shit, at the end of the day, like, it might be put
Fubu, you remember, like, niggas was really
for us, by us.
For us, by us.
And that shit was really it. And it was like, so it's like, man, I want to be that guy. I seen Virgil go up and do what he do and shit like that. So I'm like, man, I can really be him because I'm that type of nigga. Like, I got the vision on the fashion tip. So it's just like, so now we on that shit working. So niggas drop and like, you gotta be on the lookout because I'm dropping some crazy stuff. Like, I'm coming out just, I'm doing shit different. I'm also doing stuff like that you already seen, but I'm doing it in a different way to the point like folks like, oh, I like it better this way. Like, yeah. But that's my thing. And it's like, shit, I'd rather be one-on-one. I don't want to wear some shit that everybody else wearing and just stuff like that. So when I make shit, that's why I make stuff like, I'm gonna do a limited drop like how other people do. Like, I don't want everybody wearing the same thing. I want everybody to be their own person. I want them to be their own flavor. Like, I got friends. Me and my friends don't gotta dress exactly alike, but we all wear stuff. Like, I'm gonna make something that he gonna like, and I'm gonna like, everybody gonna like. It's gonna be something for everybody. So, and I'm versatile. I'm good with people, so I know what people like. I know what people want. I know what look nice and different things. So it's just like, I'm good at paying attention. So I'm like, shit, let's do it. And now, be on that fashion shit, I ain't gonna lie, be on that bitch. I be coming up with stuff. I did just like fashion music. Like, you might see me grab my phone, I might drop down a line, I might drop down, I might take a screenshot of something, or I might go on to even the notes, cause like, or like in my sketchbook, like, folks don't really know how to draw. Like, yeah, people in high school, people in high school might probably know, like, oh, that nigga draw.
No, like, that boy like, draw.
So I might draw some shit down and then, like, okay, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I grew up in that, so like I had to learn how to do everything. I had to learn how to do something. I was like, I skateboard, I could play instruments, do all that shit. So it's like, I got in my mind, it's like I kind of think like a genius. So my mind racing at 100 miles per hour. So it's like, I keep doing something, man. That fashion shit keep me doing something, cause like it never gets old. Same with music, it'll never get old, cause I can just keep going. And so the more I see, the more I experience, the more stuff I come up with as far as music, fashion, everything. The more stuff I see, the more stuff, places I go, the more people I encounter, the more everything just keep coming. As always, it never stops. So I'm like, all right. So I was like, so I'm going towards that music and fashion field. Like, okay, this is it.
But especially with the fashion too, cause it's like I've seen you, like I really done seen this man like really design the stuff he would wear. Like, man got so many clothes, you would think this is like some crazy brand from over. It's him, like, you feel me? Like, you would just have to know like it's his logos, and like, man made logos, designs, like really like sit there and create things. And it's like, we live in a world where everything be so digital. A lot of people done lost that aspect of being creative, like themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Like it's not take shit. Yeah, there's never really too many free thinkers left in the world. Like that's why I be watching Elon Musk shit. Like, nigga, free thinker. Like, these folks keep trying to tell him what he can't do, what he can't do. He like, shut that nigga up. Why I can't do it? Let me show you. Like that's the thing I'm thinking. Like, niggas like, oh, or like niggas be like, nah, that ain't fine. Then I do some shit. Like, I done did a lot of things. Niggas be like, nah, I don't know. Then I do. And they be like, damn, this nigga done put this shit together. Fuck this nigga. Like,
cause bro, niggas just be like I said, bro. Niggas are always doubt or just assume you not finna do some shit cause they not doing the shit. Facts. And it's like, it's nothing personal with that. Like, if you content at, you know, being regular, decular, you know, getting through life, you know, more power to you. Like, you know, each their own. Everybody got their own happiness. But like, I never understood the concept of not wanting more out of life, not wanting to chase millions, not wanting to chase a dream, not wanting to like, you feel me? Niggas just be like,
for anything,
fuck it. I got a good 9 to 5. I make like 45K a year. I'm good. Like, what?
You can see that 45K, just be like, okay, 45K, that's enough to get me through.
Get me through. I'm straight.
Nigga, like, 45K. If I can make 45K, I could probably make 90 then.
Bruh, nigga, I done made 45K. That shit is not what y'all think it is. That shit is not nothing, bruh. That shit is
like, I tell niggas all the time, like, I've been a nigga holding racks in my ear. Like, now I don't really flex money no more. Niggas know I got money now. I ain't like I ain't even the richest nigga. Don't let me know. But like when I do, I handle my business. I have money. But like, bro, if you real, like if you smart, bro, you ain't got no money because my money is either gonna try. I'm gonna use my money to make some more money. I'm gonna spend that shit. 'Cause I got shit going on. You feel me?
Got to.
So it's like shit. What you really gonna do? Like just don't get complacent.
I'm telling you, cause boy, $100 used to be $100. Now $100 is like $6.
Man,
no. Money is not what money used to be.
Food, boy, $100 ain't nothing no more.
Boy. You go out to a dinner, that's $100 right there, there. And it might not even be a crazy dinner. This ain't like $100 at used to be like a gourmet restaurant, bitch. This could be fucking what's it called, Texas Roadhouse. Your ass go spend $100. Applebee's, nigga, you go spend $100. Like when the fuck y'all niggas got 2 for $20?
Yeah, y'all got 2 for $20, and it still came up to $50. But I only ordered 2. I ordered 2 for $20. I ordered 2 things that was 2 for $20, and this came out to $50.
How? Ain't even tip yet.
Yeah, you want a tip? I'm like, I don't know if I can. Don't be mad at me.
I was looking at the receipt to see where the fuck the mistake is.
I'm like, bro, how? Add up. Nigga being calculated like, man.
Nah, somebody charged me for something that I ain't
charged. But I don't think I ordered this one right here.
Did I eat this?
Yeah, I'm like, here, you can take this one back.
Did I eat this? I didn't eat this. I don't even like it. Matter of fact, take it all back.
Boy.
Like,
call the manager.
I need to speak to him expeditiously.
I need to see what's going on.
Get him over here. Is everything okay? No, it is not. I don't know what y'all charging me for.
The menus don't even be showing the price of the food sometimes. It's so expensive now, boy.
Oh God, boy. If I go to a place and they menu don't got numbers, I got to go because you already telling me what I need to know.
You don't even want to show me the price.
You don't even want to show me because you know I ain't finna get it.
I'm gonna get some goddamn salad and water. Let me get some free. Them rolls free? Yeah, bring a couple of them through.
The better butter though. Don't bring me this rap shit. Don't bring me the bullshit. Don't bring me the bullshit. That's all I'm eating anyway.
It's my whole dinner, man.
You feel me? Especially since I'm still gonna have to give you like $30 for this.
You feel me, bro?
At least.
Let me get the free water that's gonna cost me $2, a free lemon that's gonna cost me $2, and some free sugar that's gonna cost me $2. Make me some lemonade. I paid $6 or some shit I just made myself.
What?
But it's better than
and
paying.
She still gonna want to tip. And cause she brought you the lemon.
She bought you all that. And she forgot lemons twice. I had to ask more.
You feel me? I asked you for what item? You ain't even give me that. But damn, bro, that's real shit though. I'm telling you, bro. Like, yeah, that fashion tip though. That shit was suck though. Fashion big too now. Like niggas ain't used to really care about niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always care about what they wore. Yeah. But now, like we live in a generation like that shit
to
is like you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many brands. It's so many people making clothes. It's so many people. Like that's another thing. It's like I don't get it. Like how you don't want more. Like you see everybody else trying to get more, and you be like, nah, I'm straight.
Then you looking on with social media, it's like people taking that shit. Then it's like like they fucked up when they put them slides or they put the videos up. Cause like niggas want nigga like me, I'ma show you. When I'm fresh, but I want to be fresh. I want to match from the socks to the shoes to the accessories to everything. Like everything will be players. So it's like niggas be like going so hard. Like that's why it's like, man, if I'm gonna spend all this money, like everybody say, I got an ass of clothes. Like I spend all this money, I'm like, damn, I can go and get this and make this myself. And make my money and then be fresh still.
So like, nobody else gonna have that bitch.
Nobody else gonna have
I hate when I see somebody else wearing some shit I be mad.
Me too. Especially when I be clowning. Like,
I take that shit super personal.
Me too, bro.
I take that shit super personal. Knowing damn well I don't even know the nigga. I done seen, and it's crazy because like I done seen clothes that I bought years and years ago. Lately, I've been seeing them same clothes like on commercials and shit.
Thanks,
and I'm like, y'all
too.
niggas getting paid to wear the shit I been bought?
Man. It's all kind of shit. Like I be seeing though. Sometimes I be feeling like niggas be like famous people to be watching my stories and stuff and taking my stuff. Like I look down. I be seeing famous people. I'm like, damn, what these blue checks doing on my story? But it's like it's crazy because like these folks really gotta be taking a nigga. Like I done seen niggas. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you done seen that I post a nigga like when I posted this fit and they posted this fit. I'm like they say the same thing. Like
I done seen it like. Especially like them folk with them blue checks, bruh. They are the biggest thieves, bro. Them folks with the bleach up, but it's part of the industry. Like, you feel me? You gotta do what you gotta do to stay relevant. So they see a nigga something a nigga doing, like a nigga that nobody knows. They're like, damn, he got this kind of like this gig sound. Like, I like this. Well, you feel me? I was like, well, damn, if I did what he did, I know that shit is. Like, you feel me? Prime example, that nigga Drake. That nigga literally will hear some shit from somebody and be like, you know what? I know I can do it better. Let me go do it better. Now this nigga got 50 plays, but he got 50 million.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you feel me? Like,
it's
just how that shit work though. But
it's like, fuck it. That's just like you gotta do what you do. You gotta keep trying to that shit till they see it on you and you like, okay, it finally worked out.
It finally worked out. So buddy with the 50 plays, keep pushing that.
Keep going.
Drake done stole your shit, nigga, so you know the shit will hit.
That's what I be saying. I be like, man, I done had shirts. Like, I literally had worked through a company. Oh, when I first did my clothing brand, I went through a company trying to get them to make clothes, and these folks were selling my designs, you feel me? So I go to Paxson, I go to Urban Outfitters, these folks have my design, but it was in my contract that they could sell my design, so that kind of like blew up my bubble, like, nah, this ain't even it for me. But it's like, I was like, man, nah, if I sat back and I realized to myself, like, if it's good enough for these big major corporations to steal it, to even want to steal it, that these folks really selling my design, it got to be some type of good. So like,
bro, your shit great.
That shit, I was like, fuck it, let's keep going.
Like, I fuck with Paxson. I think I just had for my birthday. I got the shoes from Paxson.
No cap, bro.
Ain't gonna lie, I shouldn't even be telling y'all. Cause y'all niggas gonna go to Paxson. Now these niggas go to Paxson.
Yeah, that bitch taking a whole drip, but it's you like,
feel me?
Shit, I'm like, man, fuck it, nigga can steal it, cause I'm gonna goddamn just come up with some more. You feel me? So it's gonna hit.
You can steal it, but I was still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. Like, I still got the stamps on this. I got time. Shit.
But hey, yeah. But I remember when you was talking about with the first clothing brand, you was talking about your daughters was just firstborn. So how that been like, you know, being the father?
Man,
like
that shit that changed my life. Like, people look at it, they be like, damn, bro. Like, a lot of people ask me how I do it. Like, my daughters, they the same age, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, shit, I tell them like shit, if you just take care of business, do what you're supposed to do, be a man at the end of the day, you can take care of me, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Like, I try to make enough money where I can help they mamas, help them. Like, cause they mamas is good mamas, like both of them. Luckily, I hit. I ain't getting two dumbass baby mamas. Two women who gonna take care of business and all that. So like, the girls made me go harder. Like, they made me go harder. They made me happier. Like, cause I might not have been the happiest at the time, but they made me happier. They made me sit down and think. Made me think about my future and stuff like that. So now, with them, they like my everything. Like, everybody know I got, if you see my chains, cause I might have on shirts, tattoos, everything, like, I keep them with me. Like, they my dog, they my support. I might play my songs, and they gonna tell me if it's good. They got good thing. They gonna tell me if they ain't bobbing their head. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and work on them. I'm gonna do something. If they bobbing their head, I'm like, okay, like, they might know a couple of them. That's why I go a certain time, like, okay, they like it, so I know this is it, or something like that. And it changed my life when I got them. I was like, and I knew they was coming. Like, I kind of seen it come out and tell people. And I was like, before mama told me, I told people, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Motherfucker coming.
You said your mama was having the dreams too, the fish dreams.
My grandma, mama, all of them dream about fish. I was sleeping all the time. Like, I'm a nigga who jump up and move all the time. I was sleeping all the time, and I'm like, man, I just feel it. And I was hoping for boys, but it came out 2 little girls. But I feel like that kind of, cause I felt like I was too tough, bro. Like, I feel like I'm too tough sometimes. I don't have enough emotion, but they bring me where I can bring out emotion, like be lovey-dovey to somebody that calm me down. So they was like the biggest blessing, cause they straightened a nigga up a lot. Like, what? They kept a nigga on go. Like, I was locked up that last time. I kind of like gave up, but they kept me like fighting. Like, they kept me like, they always just kept me like going, like keep going, don't stop that. So like, shit, I know somebody watching. I had somebody take care of it. I can't stop. I ain't got no time to bullshit.
That's what's up though, cause like you said, that shit made you have to like grow up, man up.
You feel me?
But still, I know niggas with like 6 kids, and you would think this nigga still a child.
He ain't got no kids. These folks.
You would think this nigga ain't got no responsibility, boy.
These folks really be like
that, boy.
I don't understand how niggas don't take care of their kid. Like, when I was there for both my kids being born. I held in my hand like, shit, me touching their mama's stomach, I used to feel like a connection with. So I'm like, now I don't see how niggas see his kid or see some shit like that.
Niggas
not take care of, you feel me? Like, and it's crazy because like the generation before us, they weren't really good fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas in our generation, I ain't gonna lie, we stepped up. We started stepping up to the plate. Yeah. But it's like, shit, it is crazy because we ain't had no daddy. We had to learn how to be a dad on our own, but it worked. And that right there is just a life lesson. It's just like, shit.
But that's some real shit you said though, like, cause like you said, the generation before, them niggas was known for like not being dads.
Not at all.
So it's like crazy how many niggas I grew up with following them same footsteps, but your whole life you would talk about, man, I can't stand my bitch ass daddy, this nigga. And it's like, nigga, you done turned into your bitch ass daddy, nigga. Like, go. You know what I'm saying? Go be with your chick, nigga. Fuck. I know niggas, you ain't never see these niggas with their chicks. Like, never.
Like my pops was my pops. Like that's one of my best friends. But like I ain't cap. My pops kind of showed me more love than he did my other siblings. But it was like he was in and out of the streets. He was in and out of jail. He didn't have priority straight. So like shit, he couldn't be the pops that he should have been. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I could be. I'm different. I'm one of the folks who like. My pops taught me how to parallel park and how to drive. My pops and them taught me how to do so much. But also, I had two strong grandfathers. I had strong great grandfathers. I had a great grandfather. My granddad in Jamaica. Like I knew him. Like they were strong men. They stayed on top of me. They stayed with me. I had uncles and big brothers and everybody who showed me how to be a man. So I never had no shortage of being a man. But my dad would be there every night. But it's like. Then I'd be like, damn, you would be there every now and then, but your dad is there like to this day. My papa's still there for my pops. You know what I'm saying? That's still, and it's like shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. And like my dad to this day, like now he really try to make it for a lot of lost time. And I tell him like, shout it. I'm grown now. You feel me? I got kids, so just be the best granddaddy. Like you still, I love you. You still my partner. You did what you did. You did a lot for me. Like I can look back and think, oh yeah, he did a lot for me. It's a lot of stuff that I used to resent. But I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be that. That's all it just made me strong to say I'm not going to be that. But it's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't be without him too. Like, he taught me how to do stuff. He taught me, like, my dad really was there a lot more than a lot of other dads. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I want to be there for my kids. Like, I want to have these memories and this and that third. And that's what I do.
I know what you mean on that, because, bro, growing up, all I had was my daddy. For those that don't know, my mom lives in Haiti. Like, always lived in Haiti. My mom has never left Haiti. So I see my mom every blue moon. Like, you feel me? I got a good relationship with my mom, but it's not the relationship we should have. Like, you feel me? Of course. So, and then my dad, first generation immigrant, worked. Out to this day, these niggas still work all the time. So I'm basically growing up, raising myself. But I see him when I do see him. So it's like, you see him for a couple hours, but like you said, he taught me the essential stuff, you feel me? Yeah. But like, it wasn't a lot of stuff that I felt like, damn, I wish I could have did this with my dad. I never played, believe it or not, I never really played catch with my dad. Like, it seemed like such a simple thing. Like, I never even had a nigga to play catch with. I was playing catch with the niggas in the neighborhood. I can literally count the amount of times I ever played catch with my father. I played catch with my father one time. Nigga, we threw a basketball to each other, nigga. We ain't throw no football, no baseball. A ball that you should not even be playing catch with is the type of ball we played with. But shit, it was just the fact that the nigga even took that time out, you feel me, out working 2-3 jobs at once to even play that. I was like, damn, this the type of shit I want to do with my jit all the time. I want to take my jit on trips. I want to, you feel me, my dad, the one thing I will say though, my dad, like, for the little that we could do, he did do a lot with it. Like, I was always in Miami, I was always in Broward. I basically like grew up there. Like all my weekends I was spending there. So I seen a lot of other shit. I seen like he did his best to help me move around. He put me in Pop Warner and stuff. So even if he didn't come to my game, he making sure I'm getting to the game. I'm going to neighboring counties, neighboring cities and everything like this. So it was like he was still trying to let me see the world.
And so you be boxed in, like man, you can see so much, and that's what it takes. But that little bit, like you be like, okay, that showed me like keep a nigga from being in a box or being content with where they at. Like man, I seen so much, so now they make sure I seen it. I also, and then seeing them, somebody work so hard that you admire. So it's like okay, I watch them like everybody. Like people look at my granddad, he's the vice mayor out there, and he got money and stuff now. But growing up, he didn't have money. I watched him work himself down like to how he is now. My grandma. Everybody in my family, I watched them work for what we got now. So now everybody's straight, you feel me? But they had to work. They like now the kids, my younger siblings and cousins, and my kids see the after effect, but I was there for the whole thing. That's why my people so close to me, because I was there. You know what I'm saying? I even was there to help. Like, I worked for my granddaddy and my daddy. I used to do stuff and bring my mama with them. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy owned a business called Scotch Venture. He cleaned floors and shit. So I was doing that shit. I was real deal cleaning floors. I was real deal over the summer really working. He was trying to buy houses. His friends, labor. You feel me? Like, I always pressure all my niggas like, let's get this money together. Because my granddaddy, him and his friends got together and they got a little bit of money they had and they bought a house and they flipped it and they made a whole bunch of money. Now that's what they do. They got a business together with it. Him and his niggas, they build houses. My granddaddy, he's the vice mayor. His partner is the mayor of the other town. Like, these niggas all got stuff going on. You feel me? Like, they all doing it and they doing that shit. And I watched them do it. I watched them come from nothing to something. So I'm like, we can do that shit. We can do that shit. We wait. Like, my granddaddy tell me all the time, I'm way smarter than him. I'm ahead of him. I got more shit. And I got somebody to back me. He didn't have nobody to back him. All his people was poor. He was the one working. You know what I'm saying? He was the breadwinner in the house. His dad used to drink bad and stuff, do all this stuff. And everybody else was in Jamaica. He was kin to people, but like, people who really can help or who really would help, they was overseas. So I was like, shit, what you gonna do? So it's like, I watched that, and that shit made me work, but it made me want to work, get money, but made me want to be a father too. Like, show them. I don't want them to have to go through the shit I went through, even though I don't regret it because it all made me who I am. But at the same time, I don't want them to go through that shit. Like, I don't want them home by themselves all the time, learning. Like, I can cook real good. I was home by myself. I had to cook. I had to raise other people. So like, shit, I don't want nobody else to have the burden of raising my other kids or something like that. Shit like that. So it's like, being a dad, that shit put me in perspective of life, like how I wanted to see it go. I'm like, all right, now maybe a grown man, I fuck with it. Shout out to them babies.
It's real shit though. Alright, you know what I'm saying? We back on the episode. So, alright, we done introduced you to DirtyFace Harry. You know, he done told y'all about himself, done told y'all what he got. Oh yeah, you gotta tell us what else you got planned coming up, man.
Yeah, so in the next couple months, like I said, I got these 2 videos. When these 2 videos drop, then it's coming like my birthday November 28th. So after these 2 videos drop, I'm trying to have everything done. So after my birthday, I'm just gonna drop like straight all winter to the summertime. Then I'm gonna probably drop that tape in the summer. I'm gonna just stop bullshit. I'm gonna probably drop one. I don't know. They gotta look out for it. You know what? Tell them that one's gonna drop. But I'm gonna drop the sample tape. Like, ain't no telling. Like, they just gotta watch out for the sample tape, 'cause that shit gonna come and it's gonna be something different. And then I'm gonna drop my DirtyFace Demon. I got a lot of shit dropping, man. So y'all just keep on lookout, man. Follow me at DirtyFace Harry. You can subscribe to it on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You click the link in the bio. My Twitter is 95demon. Like, everything, I'm gonna put everything on that shit. Like, it's a lot of shit coming, so you gotta be on the lookout. I'm talking about when I say from clothes to music, to videos, to tapes, everything. Vlogs. Like, you feel me? Vlogs, everything.
I'm show y'all a lot of shit.
Parties coming, everything. Like, niggas gonna go up. Like, I'm putting some money behind this shit. I'm trying to turn the whole gang up. Like, we got shit coming. So in the next couple months, it's finna be real big. I'm not playing no game. We take some trips. Finna get this shit going all the way.
Yeah. So, man, appreciate y'all locking in with us. You know what it is. Where it is.